Hello everybody. We are here. We should be working. Everything should be good to go. So, hello. Welcome back to Mists of Ravenloft, where last we left our fantastic adventurers, in complete happy fun times where there's no murders going on at all in the town, and definitely not a suspect to be questioned. Just kidding, that's actually what is happening. So we're gonna go around, introduce everybody, who they will be playing, and then we'll do a brief recap, and then jump right back into it. So let's start with, Ron Wasley. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good. Hello, everybody. I'm playing Ron Wasley. This is Shiny Pilot 206. Ron is a kind of a confused little boy, 14 years old. He's a wizard. And he's on a field trip, and he's made friends with some very strange people in this strange city, and was last seen, I guess, doing a puppet show, and I'm kind of concerned for his well-being, but Ron's not very concerned for his well-being because he's Ron, and as you guys will probably no doubt see if you weren't here last time, Ron's Ron. So,
yes.
Yeah, excited to play.
Excellent. And let's pop down from Ron down to Mr. Magnus Deepshaft. Magnus, how are you today?
Hello, I'm D20 Coup de Grace. I'm playing Magnus Deepshaft, the Hildorf Paladin. I am the Crown Prince of my family.
Basically, your clan.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get back into it.
Excellent. Well, from Magnus over to Embara. Embara, how are you tonight?
I am fantastic. Hi, I'm Nugatosaurus. I will be playing Embara Vanastra, the elf, not half-elf, messed that up last time. The elven divine soul sorceress. Yes, that's me. Hi.
Excellent. And we go from the lovely divine sorceress to Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr. How are you today, Travis?
I'm very well, Lindy. Thank you so much for having me out here tonight with all these fine people. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Elam D. Wood Jr. I'm a ranger and monster enthusiast. I enjoy white gravy over fresh, fluffy biscuits and clean sheets. And I'm very happy to be here. Gonna hopefully kill something for this is all over. So good times.
Yes, fantastic, wonderful. And we last go to, most certainly not least, our resident not pirate, Merrick Tenpenny. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm Deception Check on Twitch and Twitter. I'll be playing Merrick Tenpenny. Definitely not the pirate. I do not be that one person there. No, I'm a upstanding sailor of the seas and whatnot. I know my knots, my nautical terms, and all those things. Yes, looking forward to it.
Excellent. A brief recap of what happened last week is that our adventurers are traveling through to go to a port town for whatever purposes they may have. On the way, they stopped at this little charming, adorable, small, innocent town of Odiare. Here they were celebrating their springtime festival, Bambian, where they celebrate youth, giving, luck, children, gifts. It's a fantastic, happy, fun time. However, with all the thoroughfare that happens, because they are very good craftsmen here, that the sheriff asked for them to be assistant deputies for the day. Everyone but Merrick accepted, and they wound up actually investigating a murder right next to the apothecary shop that happened earlier that day. A man was murdered with what appears to have been a straight razor and a smile carved into his face. They asked a little girl and her doll a few questions. Didn't really get much answers, but they left. Sheriff insisting he'd take over from here and thanked them for their assistance. They, left, had some drinks at the tavern. Ron set a table on fire, and Bara put it out. We found out who were the terrible influences in the party, and that Ron, is easily susceptible to peer pressure. Aside from that, they all went to the Soccolo Theater for the main event of the festival, which has been on posters and signs throughout town saying, "See Giuseppe and Figlio, the most amazing puppet show ever." And so everyone gathered at the puppet show. However, the sheriff came in, Sheriff Aldo, and insisted that he's pretty sure he's got the guy. He's got a suspect for the murder, and if they, he's sorry that they missed the first part of the puppet show, but if they could just come and help, ask him some questions, that'd be real great, because they seemed very competent in comparison to the sheriff. Ron, however, being a mere 14 years old, decided to stay at the puppet show and walked up to the front with a bunch of children where he was enchanted and enthralled by the performance. So we're gonna pick up with the group who is accompanying the sheriff. They're accompanying the sheriff to the constabulary, which there's a small jail there. And inside, the Constable Aldo says, "Alright, so I've got this person I am pretty sure is the perpetrator of the murder. He was living in the back alley behind the good victim's house, and so if you could help me ask him some questions. We do not typically deal with murder here, and well, you all seem very competent. I'm sure you could help me get to the bottom of the situation."
Have you searched him?
You what? Searched? Oh,
Searched him. Patted him down?
No, I have not yet. See, this is why I have deputized you all. You're very thorough. I did not have even thought to search him. Oh, he's in the jail cell. We should enter immediately. He kind of gets his key ring out. He opens the constabulary. You guys walk in. You see a bum in a jail cell. This guy's got kind of ratty, mangy, like, hair. It's all matted. Hasn't been washed in a long time. His clothes are threadbare and worn. He says, "We have suspected him on multiple counts of thievery in the area as well."
Oh, you got a name for the suspect?
Oh, he goes by Scruffy.
Scruffy.
Yes, he would not give me an actual name to fill out the paperwork. I feel like he is mocking me.
All right.
All right, Scruffy, let's go ahead and stand up for me. Please turn around and get those hands up on the wall, please.
He's just sitting in the cell. The door's open. He's like, "Why should I?"
Because I'm going to kick your teeth out if you don't. Now stand up and turn around and put your hands on the wall.
Can I please have an intimidation check
Boom.
for Mr. Elam Dewood Jr.? Oh.
Did I do it? I think I did
You
it.
did it. You did it. You got a
I think I might have
15.
done-
15. That is sufficient. He goes, "Well, all right then, fine. And he kind of gets up and he puts his hands up against the wall. He's like, he's just grumbling.
You got any weapons on you right now?
No, not really. I got a pointy stick in my left boot. I use it for shanking squirrels.
Shanking squirrels.
I'm going to relieve him of his
Good
sharp...
eating. What you laughing at there?
Take a stick, and then I step back and nod at Magnus.
I want to inspect his clothing.
Okay. You giving it a thorough inspection, saying what kind, or are you searching him?
I'm looking for elements, mainly blood.
Okay, give me an investigation check or perception. I'll allow either.
Whoops. I accidentally gave messages.
Oh, 19. You look through. You're like inspecting his clothing. It's very, very moth-eaten and worn and not very great. You do find a few flecks of blood near the cuffs of his sleeves and the hem of his ratty pants.
All right. I will back out of the cell and go talk to the others. Tell them that he seems to have blood on him. If we can find a weapon, then we have a case here.
Hey, Scruffy, you got some blood on your clothes. What you been up to tonight?
I've been shanking squirrels. I'm good eating.
So this is gonna be squirrel blood. I take this back and check on this. It's gonna come back squirrel blood.
Yeah, maybe one dog, but mostly squirrel.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, you may most certainly
Good
do
call.
so.
There we go.
Thinking.
13.
13? He is he's kind of hard to read, but beneath the layers of caked dirt and who knows what else. But you think he's definitely shanked some squirrels. You get that feeling.
What I've kind of forgot to ask, but it was fresh blood I saw, right?
Yeah, it's fairly fresh. It wasn't like there's some old blood on there, and there's some fresher blood.
All right.
How big of a guy is Scruffy?
Scruffy, he's pretty rotund, which is a bit surprising for an alleyway bum, apparently. But he's about, I don't know, like 5'10", 5'11", kind of a little portly, pretty broad.
So good sized man.
Good sized man.
A lot of squirrels.
Miracle take a drink from the bottle of rum he bought before he joined everyone, and he's just like, my lord, I do be thinking that this man is not quite the type to be sneaking into a house and then jabbing someone. He's a bit big for that sort of work. I mean, second story men are much smaller, if you know what I mean.
What is a second story, man?
It's when people go to the second story and steal from windows.
There's a term for that. I didn't know there was actually terminology for it. It was not in the sheriff primer, the constable primer. You see.
Right.
It's just general theft and thievery. We don't have specific terms. This is why are you sure you do not wish to be a deputy?
The law and me, we see things a little differently on occasion. I'll be fine.
All right then, if you insist. Well. You do not think this is the person, if he has but he has blood on him, even though he is a portly. Ooh.
Where did you find him exactly?
I found him in the alleyway behind the house.
We should go look there.
I'll point out one other thing.
Okay.
I'm not sure how experienced you all be, but when you cut a man's neck, there do be lots of blood.
We saw that.
Lots of blood.
You did see that.
He's got a bit of blood on the wrists, a bit of blood on the him. Where'd the rest go?
He's a bit sparse for murder.
I'm just suggesting here that maybe we be looking in the wrong place.
Well, if you think so,
But I'm not a deputy, so I'm just making an educated civilian point of view.
All right. Well, if it's the wrong guy, then why are we here? Can we get back to the show?
Well, if you are sure this is the wrong guy, I will have to release him. Are you all positive?
So, I ask Scruffy one more question. I get like real close to him.
You get a whiff of like moonshine and cooked like burnt hair, cooked something.
Son, you smell like booze and dead squirrel. Now let me tell you something. You're currently being held on suspicion of murder. You got anybody who can vouch for your whereabouts last evening, overnight?
Well, there was a squirrel, but I ate him. I guess Sparky saw me.
Did you eat him too?
No. I'm saving him as a last resort.
Sparky a squirrel or a human being?
Sparky's a dog. Mangy mutt runs around with a pack of mutts. I named my alder Sparky, Spot, and Spike.
Just talk to the dog then.
You ever killed a man, Sparky? Scruffy?
You see, like, his eye, like, twitches, like, a bit of a mad man as you see that. He goes, "Why, you want to know?"
Well, I think it's pretty clear why I want to know. I want to know if you killed anybody. I know even if you didn't do it last night, is that something you ever found yourself doing?
Well, I killed many men in the war.
I respect that.
Which war are we talking about?
There's just so many of them.
The war, apparently.
Yeah, there are plenty of
The one with the orcs to the north.
Oh, that one. Yes,
About
of course.
30
I
years
understand.
ago.
Oh, that is a terrible conflict
That was
going on.
yes, that was quite
I did my service.
troubling.
I'm out now.
Man, this man is a veteran. All right.
I just turn around, hold my hands up, and go, I don't know. I think you're probably right. They do it. You guys remember any signs of forced entry in that in the
Alleyway?
crime scene? No, not the alleyway, the the actual murder scene itself.
I think that was part of the things that made it so peculiar, is that there wasn't any. Right? There wasn't any.
Nope, you didn't see any.
Okay.
Didn't find any.
Oh, let me tell you, in order for Scruffy here to sneak up on you, slice your throat, there's going to be a shithead-shaped hole in the wall. So, yeah, I think I'm with you guys. I don't think this is the man. Much as I have enjoyed interrogating you, sir.
The feeling's not mutual. Well, all right, then I guess we will have to let the Scruffy go, but here, let me just finish out the release paperwork. I will need you all to write a signature saying that we do not think this is the criminal. Here.
Ugh. Can you hold him for 24 hours? That legal?
Yes, we can hold him for suspicion for overnight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he'll probably enjoy it. Get comfy, Scruffy.
Well, all right, then. And he'll just, like... You see that these are actually pretty decently nice jail cells. They'll have, like, fresh linens. Like, they don't get used very often. Like, they'll have nice linens and, like, pillows. And it's actually, you know, you'd rate this on the, like, the scale of, like, a low-end hotel or inn. It's pretty nice in here. Aside from the, you know, iron bars and the bucket in the corner.
Magnus signs Deputy Citizen Man.
Okay. He doesn't question it at all. And everyone, like, he writes down, he fills it out, and he hands you each, paper, and you just gotta basically sign here, initial there.
Merrick already walked out.
Yeah, Merrick didn't have to do any paperwork because he's not an official deputy.
I don't sign my actual name, I just put my initials on
Okay,
that.
yep, that's, he doesn't seem to
He
question
doesn't
it.
care.
Yep. As you are walking out, Merrick, you see another man power walking towards the constabulary. He seems to have a bit of a distraught look on his face.
Oh, hold up there a minute. What would be the problem with you?
Oh, I have to let the constable know immediately. Constable Aldo, you see, there's something, it's happened at the theater. Something's happened.
All right. Well, my friends, they do be deputies, and the sheriff is with him too, with a murder subject. Perhaps you could report to me and tell me what it is that you are having issues with.
Oh, well, you see, the Socolo Theater, everyone's vanished. Only the children are left.
What do you mean vanished?
They're gone.
Left for an intermission.
I went in, I was late. I had to finish up by closing my shop, and I went to the theater, and everyone was gone except the children. The children are all there finishing up the puppet show. But all the adults, everyone is gone. Everyone not a child. Everyone over the age of, 15.
Have you checked the taverns?
I closed up a tavern. I have a small tavern. And there was no one in here. It was dead. That's why we opened the puppet show. And I have to let the constable know at once. And he kind of just...
All right, go on in. It'll be
you.
fine.
And so, inside the constable, you all just finished signing, and you see this man burst in. He goes, Aldo, a terrible thing has happened. And the constable's like, Gerardo, what has happened? Very animated, and I can... And, so yeah, Gerardo bursts in, he goes, everyone is gone, they disappeared from the theater, it's a tragedy, I don't know what happened.
Are you sure they didn't just, walk away and go somewhere else?
No one would leave all of the children there and leave.
I mean, they're watching a puppet show, they're quite fine.
No, but everyone loves the puppet shows here. Why would anyone leave? They're the
All
best
right.
puppet shows this side of the Sword Coast. You do not understand the caliber of with seriousness with which we take our puppet shows.
Right, clearly I don't. That's fine.
But there are posters everywhere. I don't know how you picked up on
I
them.
noticed, yeah.
Yes, it is
They're
a very big
all
thing.
over the place.
Yes.
I wish I knew the caliber. Just looking back at the constable.
Alright, so the constable's like, well,
I'm gonna go.
yes, of course. I need to get home to my wife and make sure she's okay. And he kind of rushes out, and Aldo's like, all right. And you see him, like, adjust his belt, and he's like, to the Scola Theater. You all head off. Merrick is a bit ahead of you guys, not too terribly far ahead, as you guys approach the theater. So, inside of the theater, we get back to Ron. Ron, you have been enthralled by this magnificent puppet show. There is... it's amazing. You can't even see the strings on the main marionette.
They're so real.
It's as if you can, and the voices, it's like they each have their own voices, like you can walk and talk and dance. You've never seen anything this magical, not even at pig farts.
Whoa! Oh, we just could learn so much from this show.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off of it. It's just so enthralling. And before
Cool.
you know it, the show wraps up, and you see the puppets all take a bow, and the main puppet says, "Oh, thank you all for coming. It has been a wonderful puppet show. Everyone have a fantastic night."
Best voice ever. Ron will be like, "Oh, is it over already?" Looking around, hoping they're like, "Encore, encore."
No. And you see what you didn't think a puppet's face could light up, but you see his face light up as you call for an encore, and some of the other kids are like, more! He says, "There will be another puppet show tomorrow night. There will be for all on a puppet show every night at the Sokola Theater."
Oh, I guess I'll have to come tomorrow night then. Oh, okay. And he's gonna look around and see if anybody that he knows is around him, i.e.
All right.
his new friends.
You stand up and turn around, and the rest of the theater is empty.
Okay.
Strangely empty. And Merrick walks in.
Oh, hi, Merrick.
Ron, where be everyone else?
Oh, you mean they're not here watching the show with me?
No, some strange man ran up and said everyone that was older than you is gone.
Oh, well, do we need to go find them?
What did you see?
It was a great puppet show. We couldn't even see the strings. They were moving about so perfectly.
They're puppets with no strings.
Yeah, well, almost no strings. They had really good special effects. At least I don't think I saw any strings. There might have been strings.
Puppets need strings to be a puppet. Or hand up the butt.
I don't think these were those kind of puppets, but I do know what you're talking about. Well, it was a great show, and they said they're doing more tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. You guys should come. You missed the show.
We do be having to find the people that are missing. There's too many to be just disappearing. And if all the adults in town be gone, then there'll be no show tomorrow.
What do you mean? If all the adults are missing? There are plenty here. There was a bunch in the show.
Well, if there are no adults to give permission to the kiddies to come see the show, how do they be getting out of the house?
They could sneak out.
But then they're bad children. Bad children become pirates.
Oh, not pirates.
No, not pirates. Not sea pirates.
They're not pirates. I've heard of those. Oh, okay, well,
What does the stage look like now behind Ron?
The stage, you still see the smaller, like, mini stage, like the puppet stage on top of it. However, it seems the lights are all still on, like the candle lights and everything, the spotlights. They're still turned on and they're still pointed at the stage. However, it's oddly clean. Like, you've never seen, like, a post-show cleanup. I mean, you haven't seen that many puppet shows, but you know it takes a minute to, scoop them all up, or the marionettes still hang there, but there's no marionettes there. And the curtain, the curtain hasn't been drawn in the front, but the back curtains of the theater have been drawn.
Okay.
Of the main stage behind it.
I'll just keep talking with Ron, waiting for everyone else to show.
Ron will just keep chatting too innocently about the show and how great it was, and still kind of confused by what he's talking about finding adults, but he's okay with it because
Look and see if is Zambara here, and then I'll hand the bottle of rum to Ron. I just take a swig. It'll help you. It'll help you cool down.
Oh, what is it?
Candy water.
Oh, doesn't smell like candy water.
And my
Don't
kind of
drink it, Ron.
You're
It's
not there.
definitely not water.
She's
not
about
there.
to be there.
About to be.
Ron's gonna go.
Drink it up.
Yeah, I had my first drink when I was about his age. You know.
Ron takes a big old.
All right, take a
glug.
big old glug. It burns. It hurts.
Oh,
And it tastes wonderful.
it burns like a fire, was it? Oh.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Ron. You're coughing. You're spluttering. It burns. It's like the vapors keep coming up through your nose, and it doesn't taste very good. But
It's
you
like
know,
trying to hand the bottle back. Like, I'll take it.
You'll get used to it soon. Don't worry.
Am I a man now?
Soon. Soon.
Finish that bottle first.
Couple more swigs and you'll think you are.
Put a little hair on your chest there, Ronnie.
I don't think I could do that. Oh.
and at this point, everyone else enters the theater. You see a bunch of the kids are like kind of filing out, going, "Mama, Papa," and they're just kind of like looking out and like, "Oh, I bet she is at home. We should walk home together." Okay. And then, like, you know, some kids are like teaming up and they're just leaving the theater. They don't seem to be trouble. They're all talking about the puppet show too. They're like, "Oh, did you see when Figlio stabbed him and got him and he flew the dragon? And oh my goodness, it was so exciting."
Ron waves to everybody coming. He's like, "Hi, everybody! Did you see the show?"
He looks up at the stage. He's like, "We missed the whole thing!"
You did. It was so great too. You missed it all.
No!
But wait, there'll be another show tomorrow. Don't panic. We can see tomorrow's show.
I'm done with this normal citizenry crap. He pulls off the badge and throws it to the ground.
Okay.
Waves his hair and his crown's just back on.
Is the veil still there though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's covering his face. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be safe. We can't look upon you fully.
Ambora would like to go backstage, see if
Okay.
there are any like crew members back there.
For sure. That is something
She read my mind. That's where I'm going to.
definitely go to.
Merrick will head there as well.
Right,
And drag Ron with him.
So backstage, you go backstage, and there appears to be 2 changing rooms, some stairs leading up, and a prop room.
Hello.
We're supposed to be back here, guys.
Give me
Is-
perception checks.
The stage manager here.
We're gonna get in trouble.
10.
Okay.
Big one.
Elim, you hear what sounds like tiny footsteps
Hold on, y'all.
stairs.
I'm clocking some tiny footsteps somewhere back here.
Ron stops moving.
Everybody hold tight. Something's going on.
Perhaps you should
Back.
go follow them.
Good idea.
Also, with that perception check, Elim, you notice there appears to be drag marks. Going around, like, backstage, as if multiple people were dragged back here.
All right,
You
I
hear
wave.
footsteps upstairs, but the drag marks lead out into the alley behind the
Okay.
theater.
All right, cool. I wave Ambara over.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We got drag marks all over the floor. We got some noises going on from upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So they clearly hypnotized some people with
I do
their little
believe-
show.
That's sound logic. Yes.
Picked them up, dragged them right out of here. Went upstairs. Potentially, did the drag marks go upstairs?
The drag marks lead out the back door out into the side alley.
Perhaps we should
But
follow those
you
drag
heard
marks.
footsteps upstairs.
All right. Well, we got a little choice to make here. We can follow the drag marks, see if they took those people, or we can go upstairs and stomp somebody.
I do believe that our first priority is the safety of these citizens.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right about that. I have to
Why?
do that from time to time.
All right. Deputies and non-deputies alike.
look, cast your gaze to the floor, and now follow me and Ambara, because we are about to shut these guys down. They're taking them out the back, hypnotized everybody, scooted them out the back door. Quick as you please.
Ron's bent over, like almost 90, staring at the floor. What do I do now, guys?
Follow the tracks.
All right, you follow the drag marks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You follow the drag marks outside into the back alley of the theater. You see that there's a bunch of homes and residences. The drag marks seem to lead around back towards near the town square. And a couple of them split off further down towards another side alley, another back alley.
Is there anything
It's
other than
what's-
drag marks? There's no footprints, no anything else?
You see, give me a survival or investigation.
Oh dear lord.
The
Let's
drag
go
marks are
survive.
fairly obvious, which is why you can just kind of like perceive them, but
Right.
looking for anything more specific.
12?
12? They can't be footprints, they're too small. You see a bunch of little tracks.
Doll feet?
Like doll feet.
God damn it. Okay. Alright. Elam, what do you make of those?
Look like tiny little feet carried these people off. Don't make no sense.
That doesn't make any
And-
sense, does it?
No, and I'm starting to wonder, much as I want to find these people, I heard footsteps upstairs back at that puppet theater. There might be some, like you're saying, stage manager. There might be some sort of staff. I don't mean to split everybody up, but I think we might want to catch somebody who could maybe give us some answers. I don't know. What do you think? Should we follow them?
Perhaps some of us should go upstairs and some of us should follow these drag marks.
Can I stand up now? My neck's hurting.
Yes, that's fine, Ron.
Oh,
You're allowed to look with just your eyes. You don't have to bend over your whole body.
okay.
All right.
The realization, like, oh.
How about Ron, you come with me and we'll follow these drag marks, and the rest of you can go and see if you can wrangle up some stage managers or something.
Okay. As long as I don't have to be bent over anymore.
It's fine. You won't have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I go back to the theater and go upstairs.
Okay, you go back into the theater and go upstairs. Where does Merrick and Magnus go?
I'm gonna follow Mr. Wood here.
Yeah, Merrick is following his liege lord.
Okay, excellent. So the three of you go upstairs. And you all... you see a young man. You're guessing bachelor by the state of this little upstairs apartment. Upstairs, there is basically like a costume room and a small little living quarters. It's kind of like, there's like a curtain dividing the two. And you're guessing by the two things, he's a bachelor. There's like clothes on the floor. It's not the cleanest. There's like some plates and cups stacked up. It's very much a bachelor lifestyle in here. And you see a young man, and he's just been moving things around. He doesn't appear to have noticed you all enter.
I'm gonna watch him for just a second. Does he seem nervous?
No. He
lives
seems
here?
quite delighted, if anything. He seems to be taking joy in his rearranging of this room.
Is his back to us?
It's more like he's kind of like you're in his peripheral, but he doesn't notice you guys yet because you've just walked up the stairs.
Oh, if he's bending over with his back to us, I was gonna walk up and kick him in the butt into the ground, but you know.
No, not quite. He's moving around.
I want to take a nice
Opening
long look at this dude.
Okay. Divine sense. Excellent. Okay, let me read this.
Celestial Fiend or Undead, pretty much.
Celestial Fiend or Undead? No, you don't get that vibe from him.
All right, well then he's probably all right. He checks out, guys.
Merrick will kind of go.
Yeah, I flash my badge.
You see him turn around. Oh, hello there.
Good afternoon, son. We are fully deputized members of local law enforcement, currently conducting a murder investigation and missing persons investigation here on the property. Have you been here for the last few hours?
I have been here all day, preparing for the puppet show.
Yep. What is your relationship to this puppet show?
Well, you see, I am the theater attendant. My name is Dom.
Good evening, Dom. Are you aware that every adult watching this puppet show has managed to vanish during the duration of the show?
No. Every adult?
Every bloody one of them gone like a fart in the wind. You don't know nothing about it?
This is the first I have heard of such a thing. I do not like to interrupt the shows, so I typically stay up here while they are going on.
Uh-huh. You been drinking, son?
Well, yes.
Good times. That all you've been doing, drinking?
Well, so far tonight.
Uh-huh.
I was going to meet up with some more friends at the tavern later.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Magnum, you got any thoughts on this one? Any questions you got?
I point to the crown.
Oh, excuse me, your Lord Magnus the Great and Powerful. You got any questions for this Dom here?
Yes. Where'd you get this? And I point at a costume.
Oh. All of the...
I like this.
Not what I meant.
Well, you see, we have a lovely tailor in town.
I look at Merrick.
Down the street. You take a right.
Eric is stifling a
Right
laugh right
next
now.
to the toy maker. Fantastic toy maker, too.
All right. I will head that way then.
Of
And I
course.
You know, this investigation is starting to turn into a puppet show. Dom, let me tell you something. They're all gone, okay, on your watch. All right? So that's the deal. Nobody's drinking tonight till we find about 200 adults manage to disappear out the back door.
Well, this is such a tragedy. Perhaps I should wait at the tavern until you discover more. That way you know where to find me.
Oh, you almost talked me into it. How about just have a seat right there in that chair?
You die here right
We'll figure it out.
Of course. How could I refuse the local law enforcement?
Mr. Wood.
So weird.
How do I Mr. Elam D. Wood Jr.? Can I just call you Mr. Wood? How do I?
Sure. Well,
I mean,
you know, Deputy Wood's fine for right now. I just quite enjoy the title for as long as I'm going to have it.
Wow, you're really buying into the whole lawman thing tonight, aren't you? All right. Do you mind a bit of a civilian eye on this sort of thing?
Oh, well, absolutely. No, I'm just just your average ranger out there shooting at some food. You understand? This whole deputy thing, there might be a few bucks in it, but I'll tell you more about that while when we're out of earshot of the weird individual we are currently about to stomp into the ground if he doesn't give me some answers. But what do you think, Merrick? I'm not sure how hard to kick his head in.
I feel like violence really isn't the answer here. I think we should just drag him along with us. No, hear me out. We've got our lovely Lady Ambara and the boy running around after what might be something strong enough to carry away 200 adults.
Oh shit, I had not thought about that.
And you and I are chatting with a fop.
All right, Dom, get your shoes on. We're going to take a walk.
Aye.
Why don't you stand up for me? Your fine dandy trousers, you little fop. And step lively. We got to follow. You see these drag marks? You and me and the boys are going to follow them.
We see Magnus at all? Has he just disappeared completely now?
Magnus went into the costume area.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I gotta find something that is fitting. I've worn these clothes for too long.
Of course, of course. So, while you're looking through these clothes...
I like this.
Hold on. Just need to... You guys. There's like a sub-trait going on right now. You guys are too nice. Okay. So while you're looking through clothes... you know... You're just gonna...
Just as colorful as it can possibly get. Like, I want to look like a freaking peacock.
Okay. Does a 23 hit you?
23? No! No! Oh!
Okay.
That does hit me. What am I hit with? Do I even know?
Also, does 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, you're kind of looking through some of these clothes, and you feel like a pinprick go into your arm as you're like thumbing through these. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison? Wait, hold on. Does that even matter with dwarves anymore? I don't even know if that matters. Oh yeah, dwarven resistance.
21? Yes. Okay, so you feel like kind of like a numbing sensation go through your arms.
Hmm.
And it's like you're just, that arm's kind of jello, but you don't see anything else.
Hmm. I just like look down at Jello arm, and I'm like, that's quite strange. I'm gonna go back to the others and ask them if they have Jello arms.
Okay, as you're walking back to ask the others,
Uh-huh.
does an 18 hit you?
Yes, an 18 hits me.
So you feel like a pinprick in each of your legs.
Hmm.
Give me 2 more con saves.
All right.
Okay, 15s. Your legs go completely numb.
Hmm.
And you just gotta...
Oh! Hello! I got no arm and legs! Hello!
Do we hear that?
Yeah, you guys hear that.
Is it as we're kind of walking outside with
Yeah,
Ron?
you're starting to walk down. You're like down the at the bottom of the stairs, and you hear that from up above.
I like look at Merrick.
I'll go get him.
Hello!
I'll turn back around and go up the stairs and walk towards where our Lord Magnus be laying.
Okay. I'm assuming a 21 hits you, right, Magnus?
You froze up. Uh-oh.
Oh no, did I freeze
Wait.
up on the Zoom?
Everybody froze up.
Oh.
I'm frozen. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We
How do I
can see
unfreeze
you.
myself?
Don't feel frozen.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay, I'm back.
Get back.
Okay.
Hi, Magnus.
Yeah. Apparently
Really
my
were numb on the floor.
connection is unstable.
Oh,
Okay, good to
That's
know.
fine.
Oh man. What? Okay, I got.
So a 21 hits you, right? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just look at his character sheet. I'll cheat. This actually works out just fine. Assuming a 21 will hit a level 1 character.
21 hits me.
21 hits you. Okay. Everything... You feel like a pinprick in your neck. And everything just goes to sleep. Everything goes dark.
I'd be in a lot of pain if I could feel my body.
And yeah, you're unconscious. So, Merrick, you gotta go upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm walking to where I thought I heard my liege Lord Magnus.
Yeah. Dom is still sitting right where you guys told him to sit. Just.
Oh, we were taking him with
you're
us.
taking with us? Okay, then he's downstairs with Elam. You find Magnus, like, on the ground halfway out of, like, some of the, out of the clothes.
All right. I will immediately start scanning the surroundings because he may be.
It looks like he's tripped.
It looks like he's tripped.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of fabric wrapped around his ankles.
Okay. Still hesitant because I know there's creepy things going on.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, thank you, because
This is
something is wrong here, and I am not observant today.
No, and
yeah,
I
it
have
looks like
split
he's
this
just
party.
tripped. You see him kind of shake his head, and he gets up. Oh, sorry about that. I must have tripped. And he makes sure his veil is still intact.
Do you be all right, sir?
Well, let us go. We're investigating these drag marks, aren't we?
No, you didn't know anything about that, now did you, sir?
Well, no, Ambara saw them
Decided
downstairs.
to do that. I'm sorry?
Ambara saw them downstairs. That's where she and Ron are going.
Right, but we came here to speak with the nice young man in the room
Yes.
next door.
Yes, and I got distracted by all these magnificent outfits.
Right. So why do you be wanting to go downstairs to see what Ambara be looking for?
Well, that's where you and Elam went. I was trying to get out here when this scarf got wrapped around my ankles.
That's what happened.
I need to insight this because
Okay.
it's bothering me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's me.
21 insight? Sure. Okay, dokie. Because my dice box is full. Yeah, this is Magnus. You're
shit.
100% positive that this is he gets distracted by clothes. You've
I'm
seen it
a
happen
good
all day.
lawyer.
All right. Go ahead, your lordship and all. You go head on downstairs. I'll
Thank
be
you for
following
addressing me
you back.
correctly. And he kind of straightens the veil one more time and walks downstairs.
Aye.
Respectable.
We need to get you to your rhinoceros soon, sir.
But it's not mine anymore.
Still not comfortable. He heads downstairs behind him.
Okay. Ambara. We're gonna jump back to Ambara and Ron, who went off ahead in the alleyway.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So you guys were following the drag marks. Did you go right or left? Because they kind of split up.
Which looks like a concentration of more.
You rolled a pretty good investigation earlier.
Eh.
It looks like there is more headed right.
All right, then I suppose we go to the right.
Okay. So you follow them around the corner.
Ron, do keep an eye out, please.
Okay.
You follow them out of the alley and to one of the main streets. You're right across from the blacksmith's shop now. And it's kind of eerie. The streets are just completely devoid of anybody walking around or milling around. You see like a stray dog kind of like quickly dart across alleys, but it's dark. Like the clouds are still boiling ahead, but no rain has fallen yet. And but the lamps have been lit.
It's awfully scary out here.
I wouldn't necessarily call it scary just yet. In the wrong accent again. But it is indeed quite strange. So let's just keep going and keep our guard up, I suppose.
Right. As
Okay.
you guys walk a little further out, give me perception checks.
Yes, ma'am. And also, I do believe Trip and I switched on the...
Oh, on the thing. You are
Yes.
correct.
And you said perception checks, yes?
Yes, please.
All right. Hopefully, 16's not too bad.
16's not bad at all.
Good, because Ron didn't see.
Got a 4.
Ron, you don't see anything coming. Ambara,
He's
The
bent
most-
over staring at the ground again.
the most peculiar sight assails you. You see puppets, the marionettes, dolls. Marionettes, you think. You see a bunch of them, like a group of 6 on the roof, right across from you all. You notice that their strings are tied to one of the lampposts, and they all have little pirate outfits on with eye patches, and instead of little rapiers, they have little silver needles. And they swing across and attack you and Ron. I would like for you and Ron to please roll me initiative.
Yes, of course.
Since you saw this coming, they don't get surprise rounds on you.
Oh, here they go! They're going to attack us all.
We need tokens, yes?
No, you can just click initiative.
Oh, okay.
With these sheets, you don't have to have tokens.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's new. Oh, look at
12
that.
and
Solo.
7.
Solo.
All right, 8. So, it looks like Ron, you don't see anything coming.
Boo.
So.
Also, just like doll on the face, like.
Yeah, basically, you see Ambara looking at something, and then you kind of look over and you see little pirate dolls swinging over.
Oh,
What looks
there's
like
a big
maybe
fancy
mini
little
rapiers.
pirate.
Is there anything Ron would like to do?
Hi, little pirate.
Wave hello. Excellent. And do you have your deputy's badge on you, Ron?
Ron does proudly. He's a
proudly?
deputy.
Okay. So, they are going to attack Ambara, because they get to go right before her.
So fantastic. That's just what I wanted.
Do
deputy.
22s hit you?
I do believe that those do
Oh
indeed.
my god!
Oh my god, I'm going to die. Holy
1,
shit.
2,
Yes, I'm definitely dead.
Could you roll me, does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
My armor class is 12.
Okay.
Just so.
Excellent. Can you please roll me a few Constitution saving throws?
How many is a few? 4? 5?
Yeah, let's just go with 4.
All right.
They're about to get stabbed.
There's one. Not bad. 1.
All right. Kind of feel tingly in a limb. You kind of
2.
feel tingly in your other arm.
Ooh,
Oh, but
3.
your left leg goes completely numb.
Damn, that's my good leg. And 4. God damn it.
And your right leg goes completely numb, bringing you to the ground as the last marionette comes over and pricks you in the neck with a little needle. And you kind of lights go out and you lose consciousness.
Damn.
Ron, you see all these pirates attack, and you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of piercing
Damage.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Same goes for you, Magnus. You actually have 3 points of piercing damage.
You said Magnus?
Yes, Magnus. I forgot to mention that earlier. And you see that as they do that, she kind of goes down to the ground and is just laying on the street. One of them looks over to you and says, "Arr! Be you child or be you deputy?" Kind of hard to tell at your age.
I'm a child deputy.
Child
Oh
deputy.
boy.
That doesn't sound right.
I was indoctrinated yesterday.
Indoctrinated. I think he's a little old to be a kid. And the other one's like, I'm not sure about that. Maybe he is a child. I think I saw him at the puppet show. Alright.
Yeah, I was at the puppet show. Were you guys there?
Yeah, in a matter of speaking, we were.
If you guys were the actors, your show was great.
Oh, thank you. We do take good pride in our work. However, we be thinking that ye being a deputy, how old be ye?
I'm 14.
14. That's an adult in some places. I don't think Maligno will be upset with her. All right, especially since he's a deputy. All right. We're awful sorry about this, but and they're all gonna prick you with little needles.
Ah!
Run away, Ronald.
Oh, no, no.
Run.
Can he shield?
Oh,
Oh dear.
you
God,
can
that-
put shield. What is your AC with shield?
Let's see.
Oh,
Plus
God damn
5
it.
bonus.
I have that too.
Oh,
I didn't even think about.
I don't think it would have stopped
Sorry,
all the
I'm not gonna get
22s.
Definitely not.
With that, my AC's a 17.
17. So, the natural 20 is going to override the need for a con save. So that was 1,
Take
2,
it.
3, 4, 5. Oh, not 1. He stabs himself with a needle. So you feel like your right leg just go limp.
Oh, God. Oh, How's my bowling leg? Oh,
Is there anything you'd like to do to these marionettes that have now poked you? You take 1 point of piercing damage.
he's gonna look at him and go, why are you poking me? Stop it! He's like yelling at him. He's not very bright.
Fire.
He doesn't know they're attacking him. He's like, why are you poking me?
Arr, 'cause ye be law enforcement and we can't be having ye around here. Arr.
I'm not a law enforcement. I'm just a deputy.
Alright, and 5. I don't think any of those hit you. Although, unless you want to pop shield. Oh, wait. Yeah, because your shield only lasts for a round. So they all try to poke you again. But
No, stop
I think
making me
I think
very
only
angry.
one of them will hit, because unless you cast shield again.
He probably wouldn't, but
Okay,
my
so
AC, the
roll me-
base AC is 12.
Okay, so the 14 will hit. So roll me 1 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
It's not good.
Alright,
6.
your other leg goes numb.
Oh.
And you go to the ground, where they prick you in the neck with a silver needle, and
No, it's just
you lose consciousness.
Awful.
Merrick, Elam, Dom, and Magnus. Well,
I'm
Magnus.
here.
So we're together.
Yeah, you are together with Dom and Magnus.
I'm not a copycat.
You see that it looks like Ambara and Ron have headed right outside of the alley, as that's where the larger footprints seem to have led.
All right.
Although there is drag marks to the left and to the right, so looks like they took the right path.
I think they went left.
Hey, Merrick, I think we ought to go find our pals. What say you?
I do agree. I look for the right, make sure the footprints are going in the right way.
Great minds think alike. Let us take a right turn here. I'm gonna hang a Roscoe right here at the drag marks.
I'm gonna put my arm around Dom. Like, I just want to be pointing something out to you.
Oh, certainly.
If anything has happened to my friends, anything at all, I'll probably kill you first, just to make
Oh,
sure that
dear.
someone dies.
Well,
So,
I certainly hope nothing bad happened to them.
you have a chance to eliminate that probability. If you can just, open up a bit. Tell us about yourself and why these little marionettes are causing so much trouble.
Yeah, where did you get that marionettes were causing trouble, Merrick?
Because little feet.
Little feet. Oh, that's true.
Little feet and people.
I only know about the marionettes that were at the puppet show.
Right. And now there's no marionettes at the puppet show and no people either.
Well, surely the Giuseppe must have taken them back to his toy shop.
I'll be killing you then.
Oh dear.
No harm, no foul, really. It's just you have to die.
I have done nothing wrong.
Sure. Neither have I, ever in my life.
Am I motivated to stop him or not stop him?
You're unconscious. You're technically, Magnus, you are unconscious. You're in sleep.
Oh no, man! I'm with them.
Oh yeah, but you're with them.
Yeah.
You're just walking on the other side of him. Keep backing up Merrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You kill him.
Not yet. I need a reason. I'm not that bloodthirsty. Not yet.
So you guys follow the footprints, and you see Ambara and Ron talking around the corner and in the street.
Can we hear what they're saying?
Yeah, you can hear. Oh, I certainly hope we find out what's going on wrong soon.
Body snatchers, dude.
Yes, I'm sure it'll all be fine, Ron. We just have to find out what's going on.
All right, now I'm creeped out.
Yeah, I'm creeped out too. This is
What are you
bad.
talking about? It's just Ron.
We're just sitting here talking. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong here.
Oh,
I look at Merrick again.
oh, good. You've caught up.
I'm just looking at Elam.
You can trust us.
Seem weird to you?
This whole damn place seems weird to me, man. I'm missing my ship right now. Something fierce.
Oh, don't worry, Merrick. I'm sure we'll be back to your ship soon.
Aye. One way or another.
We just have to leave town.
Yes.
So, Ambara,
Yes.
what do you be finding out here?
Well,
You've been gone a while.
The drag marks seem to keep going, but we figured it wouldn't be good to get too far ahead of you before you all caught up. Did you find anything upstairs?
Kind of drag him forward and shake him.
Found Fat Dom here
Hello?
doing his laundry.
I did not realize I was a fat, but my name is Dom. Hello. Oh, hello. I'm glad you have a suspect then, it seems. Shall we continue following these drag marks? They seem to lead it back behind the bakery here. You see, she kind of gestures to the alley behind the bakery.
Oh, behind the bakery. Excellent. Let's head there right now.
Go behind the bakery.
I mean, I trust my little Ron and Ambara explicitly, so we should rush right there now, not looking out for anything, just hurrying right behind.
We have to find out where all the adults went. It's a mystery.
I'm so worried about them.
Oh god.
I'm
I
sorry.
I push Don ahead of me and I go behind the bakery.
Oh.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, good
Alright, so
call.
you go behind the bakery. You push Dom in front, and you guys go
Yes.
behind the bakery.
I'm holding
pull my-
Don by the neck and pushing him forward. I
And
have
I draw
my
my
hand on my
crossbow.
sword.
You have your hand on your crossbow. Okay, make me perception checks. You two.
Oh, please roll well this time.
This is about to get not good.
Needles.
Perception?
Yes.
How'd I do? I can't
You
see.
got off 12.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Can't see it.
Nice knowing you all. It's
Balls.
fun.
You guys.
2 episodes is all we got.
TPK.
Guessing a
Body
19
snatching.
hits you, Merrick.
Yes, a 19 does
A
hit
natural
Merrick.
20 will hit Elam.
What?
A dirty 20 will hit Merrick.
Yes, all of these will hit a level
And
1.
a 23 will hit Elam. Excellent. I need you both to make me 2 Constitution saving throws. 13, okay.
Failed both.
Your
Stayed on the
legs
farm.
go completely numb. Like, you feel little
Constitution.
pinpricks in your ankles, and then...
Oh,
Can I just stab Dom for the hell of it as I go down?
You
Can
can
I please?
you can make a stab at disadvantage, because you're falling.
Don't worry, Merrick. It'll be over soon.
I'm stabbing him now. Disadvantage
A
12.
12 will not hit. He goes,
12
he
will not
jumps.
hit a fat guy in a clothing right there. Okay. We got screwed.
He jumps back and he goes, "Oh, dear. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be all right."
He's totally a puppet.
I need
freaks
one
me
more
out.
con save from Mr. Elam.
as
As your left leg keeps it up, but your right leg, your right leg goes numb. You with a natural 20, you're still standing up, but your one leg's numb. And another needle goes into Merrick Tenpenny's neck, and he loses consciousness. You see around you, Elam, there are half-dozen marionettes. There's strings dragging behind them as they all wield little needles. And Ambara, Ron, Magnus, and Dom make no attempt to stop them as they surround you.
Get him!
Be like, I love puppets. Puppets are the best. I love taking people over with puppets. Sounds like something fun I love to do. Can't wait to be a puppet. Now I am one.
You
Yeehaw.
have a round. You can do something. You have a right leg that's numb, left leg that's strong and not numb. You got your arms and your crossbow.
I'm shooting a puppet then.
Okay. Give me that to hit.
Little shit.
Get a puppet.
All right, hold on. Want to let me do it here.
Just click your crossbow.
Heavy crossbow.
Yep.
Right. It keeps highlighting.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Let me look at your sheet.
There's an attack.
Edit mode.
Quit.
You have to go under the attacks, not in your equipment.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got this.
Patience, gentle viewer, as there we go, as Travis learns roll 20.
And 11. You see the crossbow bolt shoot right past the puppet's head.
Oh, God.
As they are tiny creatures and hard to hit. They all begin to swarm you now. With there being so many of them, they basically take you down to the ground where you feel a needle prick you in the neck, and the world goes dark.
And as I fall asleep, I think, never split the party.
The worst idea.
All right.
You
Cheers.
guys should go that way.
Darkness is in all of your visions. However, you see a little bit of light. Oh, bright light start to come through. And you wake up. It's a bit odd, because you find yourself in a round wooden cage, suspended from the ceiling by a massive chain. Your first movements make the cage kind of sway slightly. Carefully, you kind of peer out as your eyes are still coming to, and you see a giant-sized doppelganger of yourself standing with your companions. Like 30 feet tall. This is crazy. But one of the your doppelganger gives you a cold glare. Walks out of the room, closes the door behind it. As they leave, you realize, wait. They're not giant doppelgangers. I'm tiny. You look down, you have little wooden hands
Oh God,
and a little wooden body.
my worst nightmare.
It's you who've been shrunk. You are inhabiting the body of a puppet.
Yeah, it's
You look over, and you see, suspended in cages, not too far away from yours, are 4 other puppets. There's a pirate puppet. There's like a Crocodile Dundee puppet. There's a prince puppet. There is a little wizard puppet. And there appears to be a just a regular like adventurer puppet. Looks like maybe some kind of ranger.
I am
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, you're the Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to break out of that cage.
Okay.
He has my crown.
Yeah, you have like a little like tin crown on. It's not the same. It won't come off. It's stuck.
It's not mine. No, that's terrible.
All right. So you're trying to break free.
Yep.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
I assume using my character.
Oh,
sheet,
actually, wait. Just kidding. You all have puppet stats.
Yeah.
Let me give you.
Of course I do.
Let me give you your carrionet. Yes, you heard me right. Carrionet stats.
Marionette stat.
You all have 14 HP, 14 AC, a movement speed of 15, and all your stats are 12 except dexterity, which is 18.
I got a health boost, so that's nice.
And yes,
And an AC boost.
so that's what you basically were fighting.
Are we armed?
Nope, you are completely unarmed.
Oh, sure. Little wooden boy.
Okay. Well, then I will, I guess, do it with my +1.
So are we all here?
Yes, if you reach out, you can speak through your little puppet mouths, and you hear each other
Can I try using my magic?
You try, and nothing comes out.
God damn it.
So are we?
Hear Merrick wail from off in his cage. But where is the rum gone? And he just cries into his hands.
Little wooden hands.
Are we all in the same cage?
You
or
are
we're
all in
separated?
different cages.
Okay.
And you're actually in a toy shop. Now that you look around,
Oh.
you're in little cages strung up by the ceiling.
Guys, I think I've got a splinter.
I think you are a splinter, Ron.
What? Oh, this is not good. I've never been a wooden puppet before.
I don't think any of us have, actually. I don't think that's a common occurrence.
That's definitely not good. What are we gonna do? And he's gonna try and get the door and like wiggle it, and then he's gonna.
So these wooden cages are very sturdy. Magnus, you rage about trying to bust through, but man, this would be as if you were a person in a steel bar cage. Your little puppet form is just not big or strong enough to break free out of these cages. You try to summon forth magic, Ron, and it just that spark isn't there. You can't.
He's just gonna sit there and keep trying to get like.
What are we attached to?
Virus Baptist.
Is it like a hook? Is it?
It is
what
a hook. You are each of the cages is attached with a hook to a little chain on the top.
Do I feel like if I swing enough, I can like detach
You
myself?
feel like you could probably swing enough to detach yourself, or if you were to like reach through, you could probably even unhook it.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to reach through and
Okay.
unhook it.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, and my stats are 12.
Yes.
So
Except for Dex, which is 18.
Which is 18.
18.
Yes.
oh, so
That's
a
plus
D-
4.
plus 4. 8. Not that great.
8. Okay. So your little carionette body takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage as your cage rattles to the floor. However, as it hits the floor, it busts open.
Oh,
A couple
alright.
of the spindles shatter.
And what, we have 12 health?
14.
14? So I'm
Mhm.
down to 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark, you probably
All
can't-
right. So I'm on the floor now, you said?
Yes, you are now on the floor of the workshop. There are many, many, many toys in here. Some low embers in the fireplace. Some stairs leading upstairs. You see that there's a workbench with some, looks like maybe like a book of some type on it. There is a pile of, like a box of hay and fibers, probably for stuffing soft toys with in the corner. There's a door. And just a bunch of toys. Rocking horse, like a rocking dragon horse.
Do I feel like I can reach any of my companions from the floor? Can I get back up there?
You don't think you're gonna be able to reach them from down here. It's
Damn.
you are approximately 1 foot tall. You can move 15 feet per round. As you're just, that's like your max. You're like, you can dash for 30 feet
Right.
if you use
Okay.
your
Good
action.
friend, get me out of here!
Did you see what I did? That'd probably be your best bet. I'm gonna go check out that book because it seems kind of interesting.
Ah!
Just either like rock yourself off or unhook yourself.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Anyway, I'm gonna go look at that book.
Excellent. All right. So, you manage to like shove enough boxes over to climb up on top of the table. And you look inside the book. Inside, you see a bunch of handwritten notes. They're very, very fine and taking forever to upload. It appears to be some type of journal.
I guess I'll start reading then.
All right, I will. Since it's not wanting to show the handout via Roll20, it's being done. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. You can
Yes, of
you can
course.
read it out loud if you like.
All right.
If it'll load. No, there we go. It just hates me. So, do the rest of you all follow Ambara's lead and
Yes.
unhook yourselves? Okay.
Except for
Oh,
Ron.
man,
Ron's
one of
swinging.
you help me!
Oh god, that's so
Oh,
sad.
Elam.
So I get a 7. I get a 7
Yeah,
because
it's
I got
true.
a plus.
Alright, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, here we are.
What?
Yes. For your little wooden doll body. There it is, finally loaded.
So, I think you should all listen to this. It's quite strange. Do you just want me to start reading it to y'all?
Yes, why don't you go ahead and start reading it?
Alright, I'm gonna read in my normal voice, because
Yes.
it's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I have created a son. It does not matter that he is made of wood, cloth, and paint. He is my son. I have named him Figlio. He is not like other marionettes. He can walk and talk on his own. I am so proud. Figlio begged me to make him some friends. How could I refuse him? Strangely, they are not like him. They move and talk, but they are flat and emotionless, like dolls and not children. Figlio seems disappointed at first, but he will get over it, I'm sure. He's such a good little boy. Figlio was hurt badly today. 2 dogs tore him in half. Damn. I used some glue and string and was able to fix him up just like new. I told him to be careful around the fireplace, though. If he became too badly burned, I would not be able to repair him. I suspect fire is the only thing that can really harm my little boy. I have discovered a horrible secret. The friends of Figlio are all bad boys. They stole silver needles from the silversmith. They stick people with needles and paralyze their limbs. Figlio and his friends wrestled me to the ground and used the needles to numb all of my own limbs. I didn't mind. Young boys need to roughhouse with their father.
Oh my.
They would never really hurt me. Figlio even stuck a needle into my neck. Then he got really mad and said, Why can I not control you? Oh, the prankster. He truly is my pride and joy. Hey, stop it.
Cats.
Sorry, cats. Figlio has been a bad boy. He captured a grown-up and put his mind into the body of one of his wooden friends. How naughty. Figlio says the only way the man can escape is to drive a silver needle into the neck of his true body. Then they will trade minds again. I sent him away without his supper for being so bad. I'm worried about Figlio. He isn't happy very often. Tonight at the show, he told his friends to capture all of the parents in the theater. The little wooden boys carried off the adults' numbed bodies while Figlio and I entertained the children. Figlio says it's really better this way. We can take much better care of the children than their parents could. He also changed his name to Maligno, declaring that he is now the ruler of Odiare. Figlio says that as ruler of Odiare, nobody can leave unless they kill him first. That boy has such an imagination. He wants me to call him Malignio, but he will always be my Figlio. We had to leave the theater quickly when some adventurer showed up. Figlio says he has to capture these men. I wish he wouldn't play sheriffs and thieves so often. I hope these people don't hurt my little boy. I'm gonna kill that fucking Marion.
Yeah, and each of those journal entries is dated a couple weeks apart. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it sounds like that if we find silver needles and drive them into our necks, our real bodies' necks, we'll be back into our bodies, and then we can figure out what the hell's going on. So who's off the chains yet?
Little help, please.
I can't get back up there, Ron. You're gonna have to do it yourself.
No.
I'm sorry. Magnus, Elam, Merrick.
Managed to give myself a bump on the head trying to get out of here. I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Oh, of course.
Catch me!
No.
I demand someone catch me!
Sorry.
Ron's gonna keep swinging and then try and hop his off.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. Whoop, but I need you to make that dex save. D20 plus 4. Yep, so 17? Yep, you're able to hit the ground, get out, like, you're able to, like, time it so that way you don't take the brunt of the blow, and you're able to escape from your cage.
Merrick looks over the corner. It's like, hey, what are you guys doing? We're not, like, stuck here forever, are we?
No. We have to put silver needles into the necks of our real bodies, and then we'll be able to be back to normal, and we can fix this whole mess. Did you not listen to what I was just reading?
No, I was. No, I wasn't. Sorry.
That's fine. It's not a big deal, I suppose. But yeah.
I'm sure it was a good read.
Sure.
Silver
Anyway.
needles in the neck, and then we burn that guy with some fire.
Yes, because it says fire is the only thing that can really harm Figlio.
Who's
Okay.
Figlio?
Figlio is...
You know who Figlio is. He was the star of the puppet show that you saw, Ron.
Oh, yeah.
So about the cages, how did you get out?
I unhooked myself, or you can, like, swing yourself off. I would get up there and help, but it's pretty far.
All
You
right.
just gotta swing really, really fast, like you're on a swing set.
Like that, yeah.
Merrick will start doing that.
Alright, you're able to swing off your hook, off the chain. Give me a dex save.
Can I try another deck save?
You got down. You just took a little extra. You just took some damage when you landed. Yeah, you're free. Merrick, you are able to kind of like roll with it and not take any damage as your cage pops open and breaks against the tile floor.
So we'd be looking for the silver needles.
Yeah. Are there any around here, DM?
Give me an investigation check.
Yes, of course. I'm not the most intelligent person.
Yeah, if I'm up in my cage and I kind of have an aerial look at it, I'll look for him too.
Okay.
And also, if I can save anybody.
So, Deanie, that's the mic. You can't do that. Stop.
All right. Give me a perception check. I think it's just Magnus who's left up in the cage right now. But you're able to get on top of the table, Elam. You look around, you see a lot of different toys. Basically anything you see in this toy shop, which I will attempt to swap over to so that way everyone else can see the toy shop.
Oh, hell, we have to go back to that silver store. Did anybody grab any silver needles from the silver? Well, we wouldn't have them now anyway. We got to go back to the silver store.
I didn't find any with my 14.
You didn't find any. There apparently were no silver needles in here.
I feel like just getting out of here would be a good step. And then we could regroup and go from there. No?
No, I'm just mad at the situation. But yes, what your plan is good. Let us get the hell out. And I think the best chance we have of finding silver needles is that silver shop we all dropped by.
I would definitely agree. And if I remember correctly, somebody mentioned that it's right next door to the toy maker, which I think is where we are now. That's what makes sense.
Damn.
If I remember correctly.
While they're talking, can Ron be looking around the shop, seeing if there's any other toys that seem to be alive?
Sure,
Or
give me a perception
else,
or investigation check, Ron.
Okay.
I had not considered that there would be toys listening to our conversation.
Neither had I.
With a 10, it's not hard to tell. You're kind of walking around with your little wooden toy marionette feet, and you look around, and there's several toys that appear to be just kind of rotating and watching your movements of the group.
Ron's gonna stop and like move with it and bye! He's gonna wave at him.
Okay, yeah, Magnus, you can wait and time it so that you land on top of Ron as he's walking back and forth.
All right.
underneath it. So roll me that dex save.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you advantage, because you're landing on top of someone. So 10 is just enough. However, Ron, you are going to take an extra 3 points of bludgeoning damage as Magnus lands on top of you and breaks your cage.
He's just about to wave hello as he gets crushed by a cage.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
Oh, don't mention it. Oh.
Now, it doesn't appear that all the toys are following you, just some of them.
I'll go and help Ron up.
Oh, oh,
There you
that's
go.
hurt.
Now, we need to go get my crown.
No, but there's other things over there.
Which bookshelf, which toy shelf are you looking at, Ron? Can you ping it for me?
Well, if he's walking, he'd probably be looking at this one right here.
That one? Okay. That one is...
Because I'm assuming.
Yeah, that one appears to have a tin soldier on it, a ragdoll, a wheeled horse, Jack in the Box, some darts, dominoes, card deck.
I mean, any of those that
Music
you're
box.
mentioning moving that we're looking
You
at?
definitely notice the ragdoll, the wheeled horse, and the Jack in the Box. Or not the Jack in the Box, because it's a box.
he's
The
gonna
tin
go walk
soldier, the
over to
ragdoll,
him.
and the wheeled horse.
He's gonna walk over and go, "Hi, my name's Ron. What's yours?
They don't respond.
Can you understand me?"
They don't respond. The tin soldier, the ragdoll, the wheeled horse, just watch.
Ron's gonna holler to the group, "Hey, everybody! I think they're alive like us."
I'll go over.
Hi, mister.
To the
He's
same
right
shelf?
next to the ragdoll.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go over to the same shelf. And I'll, like, tap the Tin Man. Ding, ding.
Doesn't seem to react.
So I think our best bet for these people are to find some silver needles. So we should probably get going.
Maybe they know where silver needles are and they're afraid to
Well-
say stuff because we're strangers.
They're not talking to you now. That doesn't seem like they're going to be much help.
Well, that's why we just gotta say hi to them and show them that we're not mean. Hi!
Sure, Ron. Sure.
Ron's
I'll,
gonna
like, poke the Tin Man till he falls over.
You poke him. It's actually kind of hard to make him fall over, because he's about the same size as you.
Okay.
But you can just poke him.
Ron's
If
gonna
you
run
poke
to
him
the
till he
next one.
falls over, he just gets himself back up again.
He starts to tilt back just far enough to tilt forward and fall on top of me.
He'll fall over, and he'll get back up, and just get back into standing position again.
Okay, that's weird.
Ron's gonna run to the
Yeah.
next one, just looking at him.
Okay. To
So-
the next shelf?
Yeah.
Alright. So the shelf to the right of that one appears to have a wooden dragon, some Punch and Judy puppets, a wooden bear, and a little, like, toy battering ram.
Okay, well, he's gonna try and make friends with any of the ones that are moving.
There's some other toys that aren't moving, like some wooden animals, a bouncing ball, and some jacks. But the ones that are moving, they just follow you. They just follow you in the movements of your group.
I think it's time for us to be leaving.
No, I was hoping maybe these were alive and they could help us.
Ronnie, I don't think we should be staying in this size for any longer than we have to, so you can always come back and say hello when you've got your body back.
Okay. And he's
That's true. You
gonna clop over.
Okay.
can come back here and spend all your fun money. Let me ask you a question. This hand axe over the logs here on the wall,
Mhm.
is that doll size? Can I pick that up?
That is human-sized.
Already climbing up there.
You could climb up there. It's gonna be very awkward to wield.
All right, so the door to
Because
this
it's
place.
basically bigger than you. It's like an axe for chopping firewood, and you're like a foot tall.
Yeah.
This thing's like a foot and a half and heavy.
All right, so all right, folks. So, do we want to go upstairs, or do we just want to go right out the front door here and walk over to the silver shop?
Walk out the door and get these silver needles that can get us our bodies back.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I don't like being a puppet.
Well, then we have a quorum. Get the hell out of here.
All right, so you guys go to the door.
I will follow.
Wait, I said something about, fire. Should we... Or should we worry about fire when we're the little guys?
I think we should worry about fire when we're ourselves, when we're the little guys. But when we become ourselves, fire is a good way to get rid of Figlir.
Yeah, all right. I heard you talking about fire, and I didn't know when it was supposed to be good.
Now is probably not the best time to be around
Aye.
fire. Although, no, that's a bad idea. Never mind.
A door it is, then.
All right, so as you guys make your way to the front door, you see some of the toys that are on the display cases and stands in the front. They walk in front of the door, and you hear a, "You cannot leave."
Why not?
Master Maligno does not wish you to leave. We can't let you leave.
Oh shit!
How many are in front of us?
You still feel all the eyes, like the animated toys that Ron has pointed out to you. You feel their eyes on you, and the ones next to the door. Let me look at that section. That is section J. That's 11 and 12. You see that there are. They've moved in front of the door. There are 3 wooden puppets. They appear to be holding their strings. One of them's holding him coiled up almost like a whip.
I've been here before. Let's go. Let me ask you a question about some of this stuff here. Camera right, this box and this sort of debris laying here. Next
Could you ping it for me? Just click,
Yes.
Left click and hold, and let
one
go.
ping, Basili. Where's Pruitt?
Please ping.
One ping only. How do I? Oh, I just double click it, right?
You click and hold for a second. Then yep, right there. Okay, so that
What's in that?
is you open it up, and there appears to be supplies and tools, pins, thread, needles, not silver needles. You see
like
some
balsa
glue,
wood,
paintbrushes, nails, screws, wooden pegs, tar paper.
Paintbrushes it is. I grabbed 2 paintbrushes.
Okay, there is also a glass vial of a little acid, a ball of string, and a whetstone. There's also on the bottom shelf a mousetrap baited with stale cheese.
All right, boys and girls. We got some cool stuff in here.
Yes, that is
Merrick,
a-
you know how to throw a bottle of acid?
I've thrown things before.
Sure
Acid.
do. Strike me as the kind of guy who might have thrown a bottle of acid at some point in his life. What about right here on the right side of the cabinet?
To the right side of the cabinet, that is just a pile of rags.
Excellent. I wrap 2 rags around the end of the paintbrushes
Okay.
and tie them tight. And walk over to the fireplace.
Okay. There is it's very low burning. There is some just some coals at the bottom. There's not like a raging fire or anything.
Excellent.
Elam, just before you do that, I don't think it's the best idea. They could be villagers.
Oh, I'm not going to torch them, hon. I'm just going to scare them a little bit. I like both of them.
Alright, you light up one of the paintbrushes. It takes a
2.
second to get it started. You light up both. Okay. You light them
Oh,
up.
yeah.
It's really warm.
Do some Conan shit here before the end of this. All right, so one in each hand. I kind of look at Merrick again and nod at the door, and then I'm gonna walk back towards the door with 2 torches in my hand, and I'm gonna have me a conversation with these dolls.
Okay.
Sorry.
One of them's like arms just twitching a little bit as it sits there. But they
Hi.
just stand there. Hello.
Y'all are gonna get the hell out of the way.
We can't let you leave. Maligno doesn't want you to leave. You have to stay here in the toy store.
Man, I want to set that little shit on fire. Boy, that is tough not to do. Man. Where is Malignio?
Maligno is out taking care of the rest of the adults.
Yeah, where are they doing that? They doing that, where do they do that?
We don't know.
Is the one upstairs obstructed?
I think I have a question for
Upstairs?
you.
No, there's nothing blocking upstairs.
Merrick, thoughts?
You puppet people say that as this Malignio guy is taking care of the adults, right?
Yes.
But you guys don't mess with children.
No.
You love children.
Yes. Maligno loves children, so we love
Then-
children.
Why did they turn a little child and put him like us? Because my friend Ron here is a child.
He's his hair like doe-eyed, like what? And freckles on his face. He's like,
He
huh?
broke his word to you. He's turning anyone he wants to. If his word's not good there, why is it good here now?
Maligno would not turn a child into a toy. Maligno
Ron,
loves the children.
How old are you, Ron?
14?
Oh. He'd be a kid. I'm 39. I'm definitely not a child, but Ron be a kid.
Were you employed?
No, I'm on a field trip.
14 is age of employment here in Odiare.
Oh, did I say 14? I meant 10.
Yeah. He was in a coma for 4 years. Might have a 10-year-old. Long story. Right, Ron?
Yes, wizard's coma.
Happens all the time, pig farts. Y'all are being lied to by your boss. Before I set you on fire, you need to let us out the door.
We can't let you leave.
Why did you not say hi earlier?
You are not trying to leave. We cannot let you leave. We are not to interfere so long as you don't try to leave.
What if you come with us?
No, we cannot let you leave.
You leave with us.
No one is allowed to leave.
I hand Merrick a torch. And I point up.
Take the torch.
Before you set the place on fire, might I suggest we search upstairs since we're not technically leaving?
Read my mind. Let's do it.
All right.
I feel like we should kill everything in here.
I don't think that's the best
too.
idea.
Ron's gonna look to the dolls and be like, "Where do you keep your needles?"
All the needles are in the cabinet there.
Which cabinet?
In case any toy should need repair.
Well, I need repair. Which cabinet?
They gestured to the cabinet that Elam got the paintbrushes out of.
Okay, thank you.
You look in there, and there's regular sewing needles.
Ron's gonna grab a sewing needle.
Okay.
I'm ready to prick my body.
Alright, you guys head upstairs?
Yes.
Excellent. Upstairs, there appears to be a nice little cozy living quarters. Very clean, very tidy. There's a kitchen table, a fireplace. However, this one is not lit. This one's currently unlit. There is a small table, a little bedroom with a closet, and there is also a little pantry.
The fireplace? Is there a chimney?
There is a chimney.
Is there like enough grip that it feels like we can climb? Inside?
You would assume you could probably climb, yeah?
That might be a way out.
Oh, there's not a fire in the fireplace.
Yeah,
Not in this one. Right? You said there wasn't a fire in
There's
this
not a fire in this one upstairs, no. Just the one downstairs.
Not light one.
No open windows.
The windows all appear to be closed, and I need everyone to make a perception check.
Are we making those with our perception, or are we
With
making...
your marionette +1 perception.
Okay, so we don't get our proficiencies or anything.
Nope.
Great.
No.
That's just wonderful.
Being a puppet sucks.
Why do you think they wanted human bodies? Being a
Because they're
puppet
tired of
sucks.
splinters.
Alright. Merrick, you hear the sound of breathing? you look up, you kind of like look on your tiptoes, and on top of the chair, next to the kitchen table, there is a kitty cat sleeping.
Torch him. I don't really care at this point.
Okay.
I do.
I do.
It's gonna die in the same fire as everything else in this damn building.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When the time comes.
You walk over to the fireplace and you think, you could probably climb out of this.
Is he's the only one who noticed the cat?
Yeah, yes, he's the one who got above a 10.
Damn. Alright. I start climbing the fireplace then.
Alright. Give me an athletics. So a d20 plus 1.
$19.
You shimmy up and out of that fireplace like that. As you do, like you know, little you hear little scampering up the chimney as Ambara expertly maneuvers her little puppet body up and out of there. You know, a little bit of soot and stuff falls down, and the cat kind of blinks its eyes and starts to look around as it hears the skittering.
Sorry.
There do be a cat in here, and it's looking for us right now. Perhaps we should all be getting up the chimney here.
Oh, I don't want to get all sooty.
You can become a cat toy instead.
I like walk up to Merrick and wave for him to hand me his torch and say, "Y'all get the hell up there." I'll hold him off.
Oh no.
You see anything flammable in here?
What, clothes? We
I
could
guess
burn
there-
down the toy shop.
Is that our bed?
Yep, there's a bed up here.
What is it stuffed with?
Straw and wool.
Perfect. Just toss the torches on the bed. We'll be out before it burns down.
I like this plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Don't do it.
You're on top of the
I
chimney.
know.
I'm like, I'll do it before y'all leave. Look, seriously, get up the chimney. I'll hold off the cat. Get moving. I'm last man out.
Better you than me. Hand him his torch and try and go up the chimney.
All right. Roll with that.
20
shit.
plus 1.
Yeah. Yeah,
12.
you're able to get out there. It takes you. You're not quite as quick as Ambara, but you're able to get out of the chimney without any problems.
Lost on the rope.
Your lordship, you get climbing, sir.
I'll try.
All right. Give it the old deep shaft go. You touch it. It's like you touch it and you're like, oh, it's sooty, and that immediately distracts you and you let go.
Oh, my hands!
Ron, you're able to scamper up the chimney, and at this point, the cat's like, meow.
Ron was just giving a look at the whole group, like, okay, here we go.
And the cat is gonna look around.
Oh, shit. Better get up there, your lordship.
I don't know if I can do
And he
it.
sees Elam and Magnus, and its eyes go like from sleepy to be like, whoop, whoop, like you when a cat's all excited that it's found a toy.
Oh! Uh-oh!
Gets a little butt wiggle.
Torches out like a total badass. Out at either side. Me and you, pussy. Let's get it on.
I'm up the chimney.
All right, give me another check. 16. Excellent. So, you scamper. You see the cat get the butt wiggle, and you're like, oh no, and you just scamper your way right out of there. You see that the cat, it has a little name tag named Gato on it, and it just glints in the light of your paintbrush torches as it looks at you like a real exciting toy. What do you do, Elam?
Do that thing where its eyes in the light get all spooky and
Uh-huh.
reverse. You know? Yeah, buddy. It's good. All right, so I'm gonna. Is it a stone floor or like a?
It is.
like
It is a tile floor up here.
Tile floor. Good. I'm gonna take one and chuck it in between me and the cat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna back up with my back all the way to the fireplace.
Okay.
And I'm looking for just the right moment to get the hell up there, which I guess would be now. So
Okay.
drop that shit and scramble.
Got it.
God.
Got it.
Oh god. Oh, it's 1d20 plus.
Yep, +1.
Well, 4, right?
No, you're a little. It's not a dex check. It's an athletics.
Oh Christ.
Can't parkour it.
So
Okay.
you like scamper up, but at the same time, roll me give me a d20 +4 though to throw your torch at the cat.
Good kitty.
There's a Disney movie where this happens. I just know it. There you go.
18. It goes, woof, but the cat's like, meow, and it jumps out of the way, and it kind of regards you with a little bit more caution. It looks like it's not as eager to come at you, but it's still interested.
Run, Gus Gus.
Run, Gus Gus, run!
That's what I was talking about. I knew I'd seen this before. All right, can I try and climb up again?
Yep. Give me one more check. Da, 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 da. Yeah. And with that, you're able to. You have to let go of your other torch, which as it falls into the fireplace. But you're able to scamper out and meet with the rest of your friends on the rooftop.
Whew.
Hey guys.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah, fun, right? I'm only 12 inches tall, fighting a cat. That's what I thought was going to happen today.
There was a cat.
And there was a cat.
You start the fire.
You started a fire!
The odds of a fire having been started are good, but not guaranteed. Which
thought
way
we
is the silver shop?
agreed These could be innocent people.
There's no one innocent here.
There's a tile floor. I don't think the whole place is going to go up in smoke right now. I think
I'm
scared of the
disappointed.
cat. Not half as disappointed as I am in myself. Now, is the silver thing that way or that way?
That's a good.
Give me history checks, and I will allow your regular mental stats for this because your mental stats are still, aside from perception, because you only have toy eyes. But your intelligence space stats are still the same.
18.
18. Just to see how well you guys remember the layout of this town.
Because didn't we go to the silver?
You guys did go to the silversmith.
Yeah.
Alright. Ambara? Wait for Ron to roll his.
My apologies.
Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley?
Oh, history checks.
Yeah, his
Can I ask
check.
a stupid roll 20 question? What
Sure.
does the number on the right mean?
That is, we have roll with advantage turned on, so if it make that way you don't have to click it twice. If you have advantage or disadvantage, you just take
far
the
out.
higher or lower number.
Copy that.
So Ambara, you remember that the silver shop is right next door to your right, to the north.
All right. Is the roof connected? Is it?
Yes,
Or do we have to, like
the roof
jump? Oh, it's
is
very
connected.
nice.
Very.
Is there
convenient.
another convenient fireplace?
Roll me a d100.
Yes. All right. I can do that. One.
Yes, there is a perfectly just recently cleaned fireplace.
Thank you very
At the
much,
silver shop.
Cthulhu. Yes.
He's,
All right.
he's sleeping.
So then I'll lead us over there.
All right, as you lead your friends over into the silversmiths, and do you all go down the chimney, or just Ambara and like another one?
Another chimney, no!
This one appears to be very clean, Magnus,
As long as it's not lit.
and it is unlit.
Ron will follow.
Okay. All right. Is anyone not going down the chimney with Ambara?
Can someone carry me down?
Before I go down, can I
Yes.
take a look and see if I see any other puppets anywhere? Just do like a scan.
Yes. You don't even have to roll anything. You can see other little tiny figures running across other rooftops.
Oh, shit.
Well, shit.
They don't seem to have noticed you yet, though, as you've just emerged from the chimney and are about to
Good.
head down another one.
I suggest we go quickly.
All right.
Come on, Magnus, you can do it.
And as you all slide down the silversmith's chimney, that is where we're going to leave off for today's session.
Oh.
You guys have been turned into carionettes and have escaped the toy shop successfully.
Oh no!
Now all you have to
possibly
do is
set it on
regain
fire.
your bodies and escape Odiare.
Oh, that's all we have to do.
That's all
That's
you guys
it.
gotta do.
It'll
Well,
be
in order
fine.
to leave, you gotta kill a maligno / Figlio.
Yes.
So, you know,
Gotta murder
you
somebody.
just gotta get your bodies back, kill an angry puppet, and leave. That's you're like halfway there.
It'll be fine.
I'm totally gonna miss my fashion show.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You've been absolutely amazing. We're just gonna go around real quick, say what our favorite moment was, or moments, who we are, where we can find you all online. We're going to start with, we're gonna just go in reverse order. Merrick Tinpenny.
Oh, all right. Deception check on Twitch and Twitter. I only really appear on shows here for the most part. Got another show with Don coming up this next Monday, possibly. The culmination of our trilogy of depressing, dark, depressing show. Blood Plague. It's wonderful. Yeah, tonight. Tonight was a thing. You're carionettes.
Yes.
We got beat down by puppets. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Excellent. And now, Mr. Travis. Travis, what did you think? Where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Travis Bowles. I'm a producer for WebDM. You should check out the YouTube channel. We interviewed Matt Mercer and Chris Perkins and lots of other cool people yesterday on the channel. And tomorrow we're talking about enchantment spell school. So that's exciting. And did like an hour on enchantment, so that's super fun for me. And let's see, I'm playing D&D with Lindy, and next Monday I'm playing Cthulhu, and I'm super excited about it. And my favorite part was having a showdown with a cat and also screwing things up royally for the entire party by suggesting that we split. So that's how you know you're playing D&D. So good times. And thank you very much for having me, Lindy. And thank you to these marvelous people that I get to play with. I'm very glad to get to do this.
Awesome. We are glad to have you with us. And speaking of people we're glad to have with us, Nuggetosaurus.
Hello, I'm Nuggetosaurus. You can find me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram at Nuggetosaurus. I do variety streaming Wednesdays through Sundays. Normally, lately I just moved, so it's been kind of crazy. My favorite part. Oh God. Okay. Just getting turned into a puppet because I have a recurring nightmare that a puppet, like a marionette puppet, comes through the vents and murders me.
No, really.
So that's like my worst nightmare come true.
So this really is a horror game for you.
It really is.
I told you we'd really open up with horror this time, not like Chris Estrad, and here we go.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Awesome.
It's great.
Well, you get to kill the puppets, so, you know, it'll be great.
Yeah.
You can murder the carionettes. Speaking of murder, Trip! How are you doing?
Speaking of murder.
Okay.
Segways, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm D20 Coup de Grace on Twitch. My favorite part was when I first got pricked with the dang needle, and I was like, "What the hell is happening?" And I go for calling for help, and then suddenly I'm another guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fun.
That was pretty great. You took it really well. I'm real glad it was Magnus who got body snatched. Invasion of the Body Puppet Snatchers first. So.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and see you next week, I think.
Awesome. And last but most certainly not least, Ron Wasley.
I'm Shiny Pilot 206. Pretty much just here. And I'll be here for Blood Plague as well, which will be fun as heck. Come watch it. It's dark. Good times. But for dark and good times tonight, I think favorite moment was probably the waking up in the puppets shop I did not see us going that direction with the puppets. Like, I thought there was going to be some murdering and death, not us becoming the puppets. So that was a fun little twist.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Awesome.
that was a good time. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. That was great.
Yes. Thank you all so much. I instantly read this module and was like, oh my gosh, this is what we have to open up with. This is the perfect beginning module. I love it so much. It's got a lot of fun little twists, and it's a great play on a classic fairy tale as well. So I felt like it was the perfect introductory adventure for Ravenloft, just to get us full on in there. Definitely catch us here next week. If you missed the first episode, you can find it on YouTube. I don't have a custom URL yet, but just follow me on YouTube. Find it there. There should be a link below if it updated properly, which Twitch was being twitchy earlier, so I don't know if it did. But you can catch episode 1 there. We will be having the third part of our trilogy, hopefully next Monday, for the Blood Plague. And this Friday, at I believe 4 Eastern, is going to be a one-shot DM'd by Kiena that I think Travis is going to be in, called Teenagers from Outer Space. It should be a super fun, trippy one-shot, and I'm looking forward to it. Kiena's awesome.
Return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture and death.
It's gonna be great.
It is going to be my loving. I love that movie so dearly. I know the game has nothing to do with that movie, but I don't care. I'm making it about that movie. It's gonna be good times.
Do it. So thank you guys so much. You all are amazing. I'm just gonna give a host off to someone when my host list loads, but until then, try not to get abducted by the mists of Ravenloft, because it's not a great thing if you do. You might get turned into puppets and have your body snatched. So, bye everybody.